the angel of myself. It was many years before I understood that she was absolutely for me and that everything about her was for me. At age 16, she fell in love and dedicated her life to me, the shy boy who walked across the basement choir room and saw in me her beloved grandfather. Then if I were to be a priest, she would be a nun, and no doubt we would pine for each other until we couldn't stand it anymore. Then we were apart for a while. She had opportunities, but she waited. Some secret knowledge was in her. In fact, she gave up everything. She could have been a singer. She could have been a star in real estate. Her schooling stood far behind, for the baby came, and then another, and then another. She would follow me to the ends of the earth, and did. All her life was for me and for our children. Perhaps we expected adoration, or at least loyalty, but it did not come. I was the same, another distracted child. And though she was very beautiful, I looked around to compare her. Later, when the gospel came into our lives, almost simultaneously, it became the primary thing we shared within the individual differences which antagonized our lives. Some undefinable power struggle, we were told. The children were gone, with their children somewhat detached from us, even from the stark love of their grandmother. I suppose it was me, a shadow hanging over events. Now it is many years later. I heard of her strength for me when I nearly died. Most of what we had was inexplicably lost, but day to day I loved her more. She was already there, and I felt I was getting there, wherever there was. So what to do now? She is in great physical pain, with little hope of recovery. We are comfortable, but tentative about everything. Most of what was our church life and social life is gone. Our common health will not improve, though we may live long, each hoping he goes before the other. But she will wait for me there, as I for her. Then will commence that restart of our lives, which happened to us in other times, but this time would be forever. And all which was lost would be restored, and everything would be ours, only ours.